I'm not trying to front for no feature. Twerking in all of my videos. Need sometimes it's sometimes it's a deep. Tell a real bitch if you think I don't need you. Niggas been hating, don't want me to win. I done jumped in my bed, bitches wanna be friends. They faking relations, it is what it is. I don't play with these hoes, they the back with my kids. Don't ask me no questions about bitches that I ain't with. If she hating, she mad cause I've been legit. Bitches lame, they see cameras get ignorant. But in the classy one point, they got spinach shit. From the bottom, they want me to go back. When I'm 20, I ain't fucking no throwback. Oversee niggas just trying to spend more racks. I'm running up on these beats and you know that. Over he calling, he see that I came up since basketball. Why now they saying I changed up? Cut up the dead, we got rid of the strangers. The one don't support you, won't put you in danger. They never support you, don't want you to eat. Soon as you start winning, that niggas they see. Sick of me still lying, fucking for peace. I will not take me, shipping as a cheat. From the 50, see, I paid my dues and the price wasn't cheap. Can't buy my clothes, you don't know what I seen. Went through so much just to chase all my dreams, and I won't sign no deal if it can't be the team. Niggas ain't real, they don't know what they mean. Yeah, I used to be broke, that design of my jeans. Used to be broke, that design of my frames. Coming out the city, they took the blueprint, but they not fucking with me. I know they hate it, they mad that I did it. Taking my lane, never switch that with me. They on that side, always so trying to tell me. Cause I run it up, I fuck up clips, I hold the plug, I'm in that net. I like these bitches, they ugly and impressed.
Alright. That's just a little intro so some people can come in the chat. What's going on, everybody, man? What's happening? What's going on with y'all, man? I just hopped in here real fast to just show my face real quick, my avatar, just to say what's up, see what's going on. You know, just to see what's been happening. I've been a little busy doing my own thing outside of the gaming community, the whatever community I call it now. Yo, but what's up though? What's going on, man? I just figured I'd answer a couple questions if anybody still remember me, if y'all knew I was still alive and all that. Pose, the music is trash, man. Just let's just support, brother. What's good with you, Pose? Frog, what's happening? Devious, Lee Green, you know, my division brother. Flames, what's happening? Shout out to everybody that's hopping in the chat real quick. It's you know, I ain't really got too much to say here. I just hopped in here just to go live. I've been meaning to go live for a day or two just to say what's up to people, see if people still remember me. Cause you know, it's been looking dry. I poke my head in and out the sub box. I poke my head in and out on Twitter. It looked like the same things is going on. So yeah, Ubisoft got a lot going on. They getting a lot of backlash behind the scenes. Oh Jesus, Ubisoft is getting murdered, man. They got like a lot of, they got that Ubisoft sounding like an insane asylum right now. All the crap going on with Ubisoft. But what's been going on, man? What have I missed? What should I speak on? What would y'all like my take on, my opinion, or anything I should be speaking on? I really don't see nothing going on. I see like the same stuff being said over and over. So I kind of just, I don't know. I don't know. This what I will start by saying. Yeah, see, same old, same old. That's what I'm gonna start by saying. I really kind of realized this stuff really wasn't for me because once certain things is said by me or I do certain things, I'm not gonna just keep repeating the shit over and over. It's like having a job where you go to work and you got this one job that you do and you just do the same thing every day. You're gonna get eventually bored. Even if you're getting paid, you're gonna get bored of doing the same redundant thing over and over. PlayStation is supporting 1440p now. It's good for the 1440p people, but I never was a 1440p person. I went straight from 1080p to 4K. All that 1440p shit was for the monitor nerds who didn't want 4K. The people who was like making excuses not to go 4K. Why would you stop at 2K when you go to 4K? I'm not one of those type of people. I never do that in the middle stuff. If it's a place to go, I'm going there. I'm not going to play and go in the middle and watch people play up at the top of the mountain. If I'm going to the top, I'm going to the top. You know what I mean? 4K, 8K, that was it. 8K need more features for me to go 8K, but as soon as 8K gets a feature that 4K don't got, I'm out. So I don't really play those games. I'll upgrade my stuff. I don't be having a problem with that. If you give me a reason to upgrade, I'm taking it. I should start doing Twitter Spaces. Honestly, I don't understand. I'm old, bro. I don't even understand that. All I know is it look like it'd be rooms with people crying in those rooms. And I'm not gonna sit in no Twitter space listening to people crying. Plus, low key, Twitter is like the most toxic social media platform you could think of. If you think YouTube is bad, I can only imagine the dumbness that comes from the Twitter spaces. And I'm for playing games, man, and that's first and foremost. But as far as like investing hours into talking about these companies and what people playing and not playing, I don't got time for that. So I definitely don't think I got time for Twitter spaces because people be really worried about what this company is doing, like that's gonna put money in their pocket. I don't if it don't got nothing to do with me making money or involving my hobby directly, I don't care about all that. Life through galleries, what the Guan brother, what the Guan brethren. But yeah, I don't be invested. Y'all see I barely post on here at all. Like I don't be having time for anything other than my hobby, bro. All that shit about all these takes and opinions, like dudes is up here making money. You gotta realize something. I'm in my 40s, right? Some of these let me pause this. It's about to start talking. I want these robots to talk. I'm in my 40s. If I was in my like 20s and 30s doing that, that might be one thing, but I'm at an age where you can't really waste your time like that. You gotta like prepare yourself for when you get old or for your legacy that you leaving behind. I don't want to get too serious, but it's just the truth is imagine being in your 40s and you in here arguing with dudes in their 20s who didn't even play a Super Nintendo before. Imagine that. Imagine me being a loser like that. And I'm not calling nobody that's 40 doing that a loser. I'm just saying for me, that ain't what I'm doing. I ain't got time to be arguing with no 20-year-olds about PS5. I don't. And also, the content that's coming out with the games is like these games is not good any. Like the game's not even really that good no more, man. What's the last good game that came out in the last maybe since COVID? Because I've been telling people this for a while too. Since COVID happened, nothing has really recovered. The content that we get movie wise, game wise, TV, everything is still kind of like it's still trying to bounce back from COVID, bro. You could tell. We haven't really got a good game since COVID came. COVID devastated the whole content world, like everywhere. Movie, game, entertainment, everything. Hold on, I gotta my coders here. Hold on, I'm sorry, I'm typing to somebody. I got Saints Row and never even I turned it on and never played it. I just had Saints Row is another one. Saints Row was just a game that people allowed to become trash because it was competing with GTA and they saw it couldn't compete, so it went in another league. And that's when people should have stopped Saints Row at Saints Row 3. That should have been the last game that came out like that. And somehow we ended up all the way going to 5 and then rebooting again. Saints Row was trash ever since Saints Row 2. That was the last good Saints Row game. Saints Row 3, they started trying to like do something different because they saw they couldn't compete. People were supposed to flame them up out of here then. Hold on. Yeah, I got somebody, one of my employees doing something. Teacher is the okay. I'm coming, guys. I'm sorry. Uh, and oh, so what? What? Anybody got any questions or anything though, real quick? Like anything y'all want me to address or talk about?
We have a possible change to bullish momentum.
Uh-oh. Can't let that. Let me stop that. Can't let that robot speak. Can't let y'all know what's going on over there. No, I'm just joking. Okay, so I'm back. I just had to send this message. Yeah, 16 views. What do you expect? Anyway, you know what? This man think I give a fuck. Always a toad worried about what somebody's view count is. I bet you that boy ain't got no money in his bank account. Y'all dudes be worried about the wrong shit on him. That's the problem. Y'all got some little dicks. I could tell, man. I bet you can't please a woman. And y'all don't want me to start cooking because I came in here for that shit. I heard something I didn't like last night. I'm waiting for somebody to get me started so I could go off on some niggas in here. Only reason I don't post and say too much is I want to punch a nigga in his head in person. And he know who he is. That's why I don't really post, because I want him to think it's cool. Catch that nigga outside and punch him right in his forehead. Boop! Boop! Why you think I've been quiet? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Matter of fact, man, where we at with this? Hold on. Who I'm talking about. I ain't saying who I'm talking about. Y'all act like a motherfucker gonna snitch on himself. You know who he is. That's all I'm gonna say. I want people to think shit smooth out here. I ain't forget nothing nobody did to me in a little bit of time I was out here. I'm just quiet because I'm waiting. I'm waiting for certain people to come out. And when they do, y'all already know. Let me put it back in the chat. Y'all already know. Y'all see that, right? That's when they come back out. Y'all thought I forgot? Shit. Y'all gotta know me better than that. People running around here acting like they internet bullies and tough and shit because they got subs and shit. Talking mad shit on this internet. I want to see that them subscribers save your ass when you come outside. Motherfuckers, 16 views. You got 16,000 subscribers. Let's see what they gonna do for you when you get your ass outside. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, y'all forgot about me. That's what they're gonna be thinking. Yeah, I forgot about that dude. Oh shit, I forgot. Yeah, forget. I ain't forget. Y'all be letting people come up here and say all kinds of stupid shit that ain't true. And y'all just be believing it. And y'all be, man, listen. Anyway, what's going on though? What y'all want me to talk about, man? Because I definitely got myself together. And I'm ready for whatever, man. So what we talking about? Because now that I posted and I went live, I'm sure some people will pop their head out on the internet if you haven't seen them. He said, what you talking about? Hold on. I'm looking at something. Yeah, how did I move it? Okay. They said, what you talking about? I'm talking about suckers, man. That's what I'm talking about. What y'all think? Y'all know if I popped up, it's a reason I popped up. Y'all got to remember, I told y'all, my name is said I'm going to pop up. So let's cut the bullshit. Let's get to it, man. Y'all already know why I popped up. My name was said. Why you think I popped up? I don't pop up unless somebody say my name. The person who said my name know who they are. And he got enough dick riders. Somebody got to know. I just want him to know I ain't forget him. That's all. I just want him to know I did not forget him. That's all I'm saying. That's why I'm doing this whole stream. Just know I ain't forget you, boy. I ain't forget you one bit. Talking real tough to somebody last night. I ain't forget you, though. You wasn't talking to me yet. I want you to stick that eraser head ass out the door. That's what I want. I'm gonna send a whole plane over there. I got my money right. I'm ready. Come on, man. Oh, let me say something about quit YouTube. Cause people crazy, man. Y'all gotta understand, man. Dudes is 40 years old. If you gotta do my age that got time to be sitting up on this shit every day doing this, that's cool. But just know that I ain't ever quit YouTube. I just don't be on this channel. That don't mean I quit YouTube because I'm not on this channel. That mean I got channels you probably don't know that I got. I be letting y'all like make up all this stupid shit and say all this dumb shit, and I just let y'all say what y'all want because I realize if I try to like contest any of the stupid shit y'all say, y'all gonna just keep saying more stupid shit. So from now on, I'm gonna just let y'all be, and then when I catch the people who dick y'all sucking, I'm gonna make sure that they y'all see what happens to them, because y'all can't y'all could talk any shit y'all want on the internet. Well, I got my money right. Come outside. I'm gonna send a plane over there. Be a whole bunch of motherfuckers out there. I want to see if you got as much money. Y'all got as much money as y'all got mouth. Anyway, I'm not even affected by a comment from somebody with no face. So just know I'm not even affected by that. That's coward shit. You can't fuck with me with that. That don't even phase me. That don't affect me at all. You can post whatever the fuck you want. And I'll admit, the riding with Jimmy did start from the troll shit. It did. I'll admit that's why I had stopped doing it. That's the reason I had stopped doing it. I didn't do it because I didn't stop doing it because it didn't come from a positive place. And you got to get your life right. Like at some point in life, yo, all this shit on the internet be cool, but I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. You got to grow up. You know what I mean? You got to kind of like, you got to get yourself together, and you got to stop letting people, drag you into these weird places, immature shit, talking, getting yourself indicted on the internet, talking crazy. Like right now, I'm just joking. I know I sound serious, so like I'm really mad. I'm not mad at no fucking hard aid. I'm not mad at nobody. I'm just joking around right now. I'm not serious about anything I'm saying right now. I'm just joking. Y'all be taking that shit serious and be swearing y'all moving the needle and doing something. Y'all really not. This is all immature, bull dumb shit. Because this, at the end of the day, you got us 40-year-old men, 30-year-old men. This is video games, and people be getting personal over fucking video games. If a dude say he don't like PlayStation, motherfuckers be trying to put his daughter's school on the internet. That shit is weird. Y'all niggas are weird. I don't have little dick energy like that. I know that's some shit because y'all ain't getting no pussy. Y'all not getting no money. I know that's what that's about, really. Like if we really talking man to man, when you stack a man up to another man, that's really what the issues be with y'all. Yo, he talk about a dude from 2000. What year was that the Resurrection made that video about me? Damn, they still talking about that? Wow. See, that's the thing about this shit too. I need that kind of like I need to have that content that I could talk about for 10 years on YouTube because people be want to talk about the same shit on here over and over and over. And I noticed that like certain channels, I'm not gonna say who they are because it's not like I don't have a problem with it, but as the content creator, you have your moment, right? Where you talk about your issue. But as the viewer, how many of y'all gonna keep listening to that like over and over? Like, okay, a dude had a moment and something happened. If he continues to make content or not, if 10 years go by, y'all still talking about the same shit. You know what I mean? So that's crazy. That's crazy. All right, so let me just block that person so you can make a new account. So let's get the new accounts out. Oh, do I gotta do it over here? Sensei, man, I've been good, brother. Life been all right, man. You know, um, the real reason a lot of people don't notice, but the real reason I have fell back on YouTube is because my mom was sick. You know what I mean? My mom had cancer and she passed away in January. That's the real reason why I actually hasn't. When I was on Weapon One, people was like, "Why you not talking?" My mom had cancer. You feel what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't really know that, and I don't have to prove nothing to nobody. But she passed away in January. I had retired from my job to spend time with my mom. I was more focused on my mom than anything over the last 2 years. So once my mom got sick, I just spent time with her. I stopped doing everything. If you really want to know what that's like, go listen to a song by Nas called Last Real and Alive, where he talked about his mom being sick. Because that's literally exactly what I went through. Like I stopped doing everything. I stopped going out. I stopped doing everything. I just wanted to be around my mom. Then when the COVID shit happened, it got worse because my mom was older, so I couldn't really be around her because I was working as an essential worker, and that was keeping me from being around my mom. You know what I mean? And that was a lot of stress because my mom was sick, and then I couldn't really see her like that. So it was like a month and a half I couldn't see my mom because I didn't want to make her sick. And then guess what? My mom ended up catching COVID. You know what I mean? So shit was kind of crazy. But right now, I'm in a better place. Right now, things started kind of working out a little better for me. You know, my business took off. You know, I'm helping people get rich. I actually started making robots, and those robots help people make money. So it's been good. That's been good. Financially, things have been doing a lot better for me. But like I said, in January, that thing happened with my mom. You know what I mean? He said I should stick to game reviews. I really don't even want to do that because, to be honest with y'all, the drama is not something I care about. Like I'm not invested in like YouTube drama. Like I might say something or make a comment and then people take that and make it like I care about this. Y'all don't understand. I just told you my mom passed. Like I got real shit going on in my life that I'm worried about. So this whole thing with YouTube, and as far as gaming, the reviews, like it's not fun to make a review and then play the game because you can't enjoy your games when you review them. That's one of the main reasons I'm kind of glad I don't really do the reviews like I used to because when it's business, these games ain't that good no more. So it's like these games be kind of and then you got to review them. So it's like even more or less fun. The games ain't that good, the content ain't that good, and in reviewing it, it's like, oh man, I'm not having no fun doing this shit. You feel what I'm saying? So that's kind of why it's like, so I don't really even want to do that yet. Maybe at one point I would get back, but honestly, I'm starting to feel like I'm at an age where I'm too old for this shit. To be real with y'all, like my maturity level has hit a point where gaming is not immature. I still play my games. Don't get me wrong. I just finished playing Spider-Man, but my point is, I'm at an age where I don't really care what people think. Like I'm playing my games. I'm doing what I got to do. When I come over here to game or I'm on this channel, I don't really care about everyone's opinion. To me, a lot of what I'm hearing is regurgitated. Like people follow each other like real hard in this community to the point where once certain people say certain shit, that's it. You got like maybe two, three, five, three, maybe 3 to 5 opinions, and everyone's gonna just regurgitate that opinion after that. So it's like you watching the same thing over and over and over and over and over. So it don't even really matter, to be honest. If we being real. And for the people that even think about Weapon Wheel, the reason I left Weapon Wheel is because people kept saying I wasn't talking, and them dudes was wanting money, and the money aspect is why I left. I don't know if people really understand that. I don't want people to think I'm here to take money when I have my own business and I'm doing my own shit. So for me to be, people think, oh, I'm here for fucking PayPal, Patreon money. I'm like, let me just leave because that's really why I left. I don't want people thinking I'm sitting there not talking. Well, I'm just listening because I really was talking and all that, but I won't get into all that. The bottom line is, if people feel like they paying for something and they not getting it, I don't want to be a part of like somebody feeling like they got scammed out of money or finesse. That's like, I don't do shit like that. I earn my money. So if anybody's gonna ever try to correlate me to some kind of I'm doing something for money shit, that's when I'm gonna be like, nah, I don't like that type of shit. So that's really why I left. It wasn't nothing against BG or nobody. I just left because of the money thing. I don't want people thinking I wanted money. Honestly, to show that I didn't care, I left my own channel. I left this whole channel alone just because I wanted to prove a point. I got to make sure that's the real Jack move, though, because y'all be tripping. Oh, yeah. What's up, Jack? That's the real Jack. The homie Jack. Oh, well, somebody comment is not. Let me see what that comment is showing. Let me see if that shows up here. Okay, some comments is showing up on YouTube and not here. That's crazy. It says, you should just stick. Wait, damn, I'm sorry to hear that. Can't imagine losing my mother for cancer, but I'm glad you're doing better mentally and financially. Yeah, I'm doing better mentally and financially, and yeah, definitely for cancer. But yeah, my mom passed in January. She was sick for a while, you know what I mean, and I wanted to spend time with my mother. So that's why when people was picking up something was wrong, I just didn't want to say it because my mother didn't want me telling people she was sick. Like I have family members that didn't know my mom was sick, and they was upset when they found out like that she was sick, because my mom was sick for a little while. You know what I mean? But we didn't know what was wrong. When we found out it was cancer, that was within a year she passed. But for the last 2 years, my mom wasn't doing good. You know what I mean? So that's kind of why I was quiet, and people was like, people was kind of picking that up. But it was like my mom. I'm like my mom. When something's really going on, we don't want people to feel bad, so we don't tell people because you don't want people sympathizing or feeling sorry for you. Like imagine if I'm on WWP and people saying, why you quiet? And I'm like, yo, my mom got cancer. They gonna think I'm doing that to be like, just let me do what I want and feel sorry for me. I don't want no one to feel bad for me. If you're not fucking with me, you're not fucking with me. That's it. Don't feel like you obligated to fuck with me because you feel bad for me. If somebody not fucking with me, they not fucking with me. That's it. Yeah, gaming is kind of like taking a backseat simply because I started my own business and I kind of like had to focus on that. And like I said, I retired from a job I had 21 years. You know what I mean? I'm in my 40s and I retired. People to this day still can't believe that when they say, what do you do for a living? And I'm like, yo, I do this. They be like, oh, I thought you do that. I'm like, nah, I retired. People are like, yo, you retired? I'm like, yeah, I retired. I retired from a job, 21 years. Like I did a lot in my life. But like I said, when I retired from my job, that was to spend time with my mother. But people didn't know what was going on. I didn't tell people. But my mom was sick. You know what I mean? My mom was bedridden and all that. My mom couldn't go out and shit. I had to spend time with her. So that was why I didn't care about like YouTube. And it's not WWP because I got love for everybody at WWP, even if like certain people didn't like me or whatever. But my point was, this was just bigger than YouTube. This was bigger than the internet. It was my mom. I didn't give a fuck about gaming, YouTube, WWP. No disrespect. I just mean in the sense of like I didn't care about nothing. I was losing my mom. You feel me? So that was kind of like more important than anything to me. So not being on YouTube or a podcast, I did miss coming and talking about games, but I couldn't really enjoy that because at the end of the day, people just kept bringing up fucking, oh, he don't like The Last of Us because he buying views. I'm like, what are y'all talking? Like, nigga, what? Like, my mom was dying and all niggas wanted to talk about was some stupid shit. Psycho said I got four 4 or 5 more years before I hang it up. Look, let me explain that to y'all, man. If y'all don't got kids, right? Because Smooth will tell you, Smooth more than likely know this. Once you have kids, you're gonna take a break anyway. Like in 2008, I had like in the early 2000s, I took a big ass break because I had family. Once my family started getting bigger, like around Smooth kids' age, I had came back to gaming. And now I stayed because it kept me out of trouble. But now I'm doing my own business on the side, and that's taking my time away. Like right now, I'm doing all kinds of shit while I'm talking to y'all right now. And when you run your own business, you don't got time, especially the first 2 years that you start. You got to put so much time. And Jack knows this because Jack, even though he's a gamer, he's a full-time gamer as far as that's his career. So when you take something like that and you got to put time and build it up, like how he builds his streams up, he got to build up content for revenue and stuff. Anytime you got to do something with, because I consider Jack Move an entrepreneur, right? When you have the entrepreneur mindset, you got to take time and build shit up. So it takes time, and you really don't. And he's kind of lucky, but then it's kind of not luck because he's lucky that he could do it playing games. I'm talking about Jack Move, but then it's a curse because now if for like Jack and BG and even Smooth and Bond kind of don't care. Bond got a good job and he living, so I'm gonna exclude him from this. They got to do this gaming stuff as a business, and when you're doing it as a business, it's a little bit less enjoyable for you. You know what I mean? Because you got to focus on entertaining, and that takes from you actually enjoying the content. And like I said before, the content in gaming since COVID has not been that good. Everybody been kind of coming short with their games lately. Ever since COVID hit, movie content, music content, gaming content has just been light. Like, and I know it's because COVID changed things for people, and people still processing that. Remember, my mom's passed. People lost people, so people not the same. Things is just not the same as they say the new normal. So it's not the same. So with gaming, I'm kind of glad in a way that I'm not on YouTube because I'm enjoying my games without the whole care of, oh, let me do a review, let me make content. Because every time you play a game and something happens, you start thinking in the back of your head, shit, I should redo this. I should record this. I should go live. I should make a clip. I should make an opinion on this. I should do a video. And you always thinking like that. So you're not really enjoying your game. Yo. You're not. And then the games ain't that good on top of it. So I'm kind of glad in a way I'm not on YouTube like I used to be. I'm glad I'm not really coming up here trying to make content no more. My goal when I made this channel was to go to E3. E3 don't even exist no more. You know what I mean? That's crazy. I went to E3 twice. I did what I had to do. Like I hit all the goals I set to hit. Then I got on WWP, which I still feel like that's an accomplishment because there's a lot of people that would love to have been on WWP. Granted, I'm not on there now, and you know, people got to say what they got to say about it. At least I was able to do it. I accomplished that. Even though people may not want to give me my props for what I did, I accomplished everything I wanted to do. So I can't really be too upset about this. Even though I got like, you know, my slander and hate, whatever, you know, ain't no good gonna come without bad if we being real. So when y'all see me reacting, it's just me giving an opinion. I'm not dead serious. I'm not like really caught up in this. Once I lost my mom, I really never gave back a fuck about YouTube. I'm gonna be real, you know, especially the way I got treated. A lot of people didn't know my mom was sick when they was doing a lot of the fuck shit they was doing. That's why there's certain people I'm just not gonna forget what they did. I'm not. I'm just not. Certain people, certain shit. No, I ain't forget that. Because you never know what somebody going through. That's why you shouldn't fuck with people. I don't give a fuck if you don't like somebody. You shouldn't fuck with people. Like going out of your way to purposely fuck with people. That's when I'm like, nah, now it's personal. Now I'm gonna send you something. I'm gonna send you a present. That's the type of shit that changes things. Because you don't know what a person could be going through. Why fuck with people when you could just ignore them? So certain shit, nah, that ain't rocking. But outside of that, man, it's all good, man. You know what I mean? Things is looking better. But I really know a lot of people that know what had happened to me. So that's pretty much what was going on. While like I seemed checked out for the last 2 years, easy. That y'all seen me, that was what was happening. And I made a video talking about this, but I know a lot of y'all didn't even really watch it. People be so caught up on the negativity of shit or the perception of things that they don't actually check and see what people is talking about. Y'all just want to believe negative and toxic shit about people. And that's kind of the problem. But yeah, I'm over here working, man. I was just doing some graphic designs. And I said, let me go live because I've been meaning to go live for a while just to check in and say hi to y'all. And shout out to everybody that really just came through on some the little bit of y'all that came through on some just to see what's going on and stuff. But I feel like I'm for the older dudes that's really kind of like, y'all not going crazy with this shit, because there's people that take this shit too serious, man. They take this joint too serious, man. They take it way too serious. Like, yeah, man, thank you, bro. But yeah, some people take this joint too serious, so I kind of get it. Y'all don't belong here if y'all taking this YouTube shit to heart. Like, y'all really up here like worried about what YouTubers is eating when they wake up, if they gonna post, if they don't post. I don't review nobody as special. I don't think nobody put their pants leg on 2 legs at a time. So I'm not the type of personality for this. So Mr. Bean, what's up, bro? I don't think I'm the type of personality for this. So they no love lost for me to not be here, really. I just came to the conclusion I don't have the psychology for it. And I ain't a little dick energy ass nigga either. A lot of these dudes be on some they ain't getting no pussy shit. I'm convinced about that. Because ain't no way you getting pussy and you come on YouTube acting like that. I don't believe it. You ain't getting it like you want to be getting it. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, man. But anyway, anybody got anything else they want me to address? Because I plan on staying a little bit longer in this stream. I'll try to do like an hour. But it really don't like it's too much to really talk about. But and plus, like I said, I check in every now and again on content. I watch people play back on their lives just to see what's going on. And I did catch a clip of somebody saying some stuff last night. And I was like, but it's not serious. It ain't nothing that I care about. It ain't nothing that I care about. So. Talk about who and why you made the stream. I said it in a joking manner, but I was serious. I heard my name was mentioned and I made a stream. I told you, if anybody say my name, certain people say my name, I'm gonna make a stream. Some people, y'all don't give credit to this, man. People won't publicly say certain things because it might bring me like viewership, but people be still talking about this, like talking about shit with me. Like, I think that's weird that people talk about things from like 5 years ago, years ago. I'm not the kind of person, like, I could barely remember what the fuck I was doing 5 years ago. Imagine me sitting up here talking about something that happened 5 years ago. So that's kind of why I made the stream, because I heard my name was mentioned. I'm sitting there like, damn, y'all still thinking about shit from 5 years ago? I don't get that. That's like some disturbing mentality, like mental shit. Like, y'all, I don't get how y'all don't think these motherfuckers on YouTube is crazy. They fucking crazy. Especially when you in your 40s. Some of these older dudes are the worst motherfuckers on here. How you a 40-something-year-old man, you got time for YouTube shit? I don't even understand how people got time like that. I wish I had time like that. And it's cool because he said mental illness, and it's cool because I'm starting to realize that that's why I don't belong here, because I'm not fucking retarded. That's true. I'm not retarded, so I don't belong here. You gotta be a fucking nutcase to be on here every day, man. I saw that. I'm like, yo, dudes are still talking about 2015 on here, bro. Y'all dudes be talking about, remember the golden era, 2002. I'm like, bro, that was 20 years ago. Who the fuck remembers what they was doing 20 years ago? Like, is that your glory days? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. I don't know how people like y'all ain't that old that y'all should be worried about 20 years ago. Y'all supposed to be still making memories that go on today. Yeah, age doesn't always equate to maturity level. And I agree with this, but this is why I kind of like get mad because this is what affects the gaming community because this is why people correlate gamers to all this lame shit. Like I'm a gamer, but I be around regular people that don't game. So when I tell them about gaming, they look at me immediately like I'm a weirdo. Like, oh, you one of those weird niggas that be on the internet talking all that stupid shit. Like, no, I'm not like that. But so many people are like that to normal people that they think every time you say you're a gamer, and especially if you say you're online, they automatically think you're toxic. They think gaming niggas are weirdos, and they not wrong. That's the bad part. It's hard to defend it when I'm like the only person, and I could probably name like a handful of other people that ain't crazy. And people painted me out like I was crazy for having reactions to this. You know what I mean? Then when I say that, oh, you're playing a victim. I'm like, by having a reaction to some shit that said to me, it ain't like I went around out here fucking with nobody. But people in this community, they be wanting to fuck with people. That's some retarded shit that want to go antagonize and bother people. Like, look at game developers. You got people that be threatening to kill these people, pulling up to their driveway and shit over fucking video games. That's some crazy. Y'all gotta understand. A lot of this community is full of some nutcases. I keep telling y'all that. I speak to game developers. When I was going to E3, they knew I was a dude from a certain kind of background, so they kicked it with me on some real shit. And a lot of them was telling me how they don't want to fuck with this community, and I never lied when I said that. They was like, yo, I'll fuck with you. I'll send you some games, but do not put me on the internet. Do not tag me. Don't at me. And I'm like, why? They like, nah, because they seen what was going on. They was fucking with me. They still fuck with me. But they don't publicly want to be a part of none of this shit that's going on. And I don't blame them. I was a regular person and motherfuckers was trying to dox me and all kinds of shit. Imagine what they gonna do to the person who made the game. They might try to blow that motherfucker house up. Y'all don't understand. People fucking crazy, bro. There's some nutcases. And then you got to do it with 100,000, 50,000, 20,000 subscribers. He's the whole person behind pushing this whole shit. And he's sitting up there like he don't know what he doing. I was just talking. I didn't think they was gonna go out there. Nigga, your subscribers is dick riders. You don't think if you say something disparaging about somebody, they're not gonna act on it to impress you? Yeah, they ain't got nothing better to do. Half of them are probably retarded. They probably can't even leave the house. You don't know what's going on with people. You got to be careful. Like how they say, how Spider-Man said, with great subscribers comes great responsibility. Because if you got a bunch of subs, some of them is probably nutcases, especially if you do gaming. I'm telling y'all, these motherfuckers is crazy, man. Get this work. Yo, what's good, bro? And y'all got to be careful. Like, y'all got to realize, like, be careful because you might just be like me. I come in here and I react, oh, the troll, and I might say something. Oh, they getting they little Woody hard. They hype, thinking I really care when I don't. And they ready to go build 9,000 fake pages and come back and do all kind. And they spinning a fucking YouTube block, all this. I'm sitting up there not giving a fuck. I'm gonna end the stream and go about my life. They gonna be sitting up there talking, yo, that nigga Jimmy went live. He talking about our master. Yo, we gonna have to talk, yo. Dox that nigga, man. Post his mom's grave site. Hey, yo. Niggas is crazy, bro. The energy that people put into this shit alone should let you know they fucking crazy. Telling you. When I was at the Capcom booth, one of the dudes who was putting the cabinets up, he was fucking with me. He had me back there playing all kinds of shit. He was telling me everything. Akuma gonna be in Tekken. I remember when I said that, people said I was lying. The dude was like, yo, you can't say none of that. He was giving me mad shit. We was fucking with each other. He was telling me how to go over here, how to get in there, this, that, and the third. The one thing he wouldn't do is go on social media. He was not doing it. I was like, why? He's like, nah, them niggas is crazy. I'm like, yeah, I can't front. Now, looking back, that was in 2015. Looking back now, he was right. He was right. These dudes be pulling up to your driveway. Yo, why you made Laura Croft hair short? I'm gonna kill your kids. Bro, you gonna kill somebody's kids over Laura Croft hair, her pixels in a video game? Yeah, these motherfuckers crazy, bro. Y'all gotta realize a lot of these people, y'all be. That's why on the Twitter I don't argue no more. Y'all notice I don't even argue with people on Twitter no more and stuff because these people you talking to might be a nut. I realize that half the people that y'all be letting put batteries in y'all back, they be crazy. They be some crazy motherfuckers, and y'all don't even realize that motherfucker probably in a wheelchair, or he got his penis is 2 inches, or he probably got fucking pimples on his face and his face look like a fucking slice of pizza. You know what I mean? And no offense to people in those circumstances, because some of y'all might be okay, but those are some miserable people, and misery love company. And I'm not gonna be stupid like I was with riding with Jimmy, sit up here letting people that look like this and have this shit going on, pulling my strings, having me riding around ready to clap them. They think that shit funny because they know they know that I have to probably break in their house and climb up the steps to get to them. Because they can't leave the house. And that be the dudes subs that be hyping them. These dudes, they subs be fucking nutcases. They be hyping them to go live and talk shit about other people, not realizing they subs is nuts. They be nuts. Yeah, man, think about it, bro. Let me tell y'all something. Like, look, let's have a man-to-man convo, bro. Let's have a man-to-man convo real quick. I ain't gonna make it long because I want to get out of here like by 12. If you doing your thing in real life, you really don't need to come on the internet and over project yourself. A lot of people on this internet, especially the YouTubers who act up, they're overcompensating. And I don't, you know, a girl told me this one day, and she said it to me. I had this big ass truck, right? I had like big ass rims. I had chrome rims, chrome handles, chrome mirrors, chrome windshield wipers, chrome racks. Chrome was all over my truck. I had an Xbox in it. I ain't buy it. I brought it like that. I didn't do that to the truck. And she came up to me one day and she said this to me. She said, "Hey, what's going on with your truck? Why is it so flashy like that? I had neon lights in my shit. My shit would be like disco lights." And she was like, "Why you got all that on your truck?" I'm like, "Wow, what's up?" I thought I was hot fire. She was like, "Yo, you seem like you overcompensating for something." Yo, that hit me like a ton of bricks. Big D Jim, you talking about me like that? I had to think about it. I said, "Yo, why would she say that?" And then I looked at my truck. I said, "You know what?" I looked at the. It was a Yukon too. I looked at other Yukons. I said, "Damn, she kind of right. My shit is attention whoring. It's like I'm trying to get all the attention I could get with this car." And she had a point. And ever since then, I kind of just kept everything calm and cool because I realized, why am I out here trying to do all of that? You know what I'm saying? And then it dawned on me, yeah, sometimes people do that. And if you look at what's going on YouTube, it's a lot of overcompensation with these dudes. And I feel like, why am I trying to prove myself to somebody that 9 out of 10 times is retarded? And I'm up here trying to prove myself to this retarded motherfucker. Meanwhile, I'm perfectly fine. And I'm over here trying to be accepted by a bunch of retards. So yeah, I realized like that ain't it. That ain't it, dog. That ain't it. That ain't it. So I just chill now. I don't argue with people. I let people be. You know what I mean? And I just sit back and I play my games because I realize that if you're not fucking with me 9 out of 10 times, it's just because you retarded. That's it. Because I'm a normal person. I'm not special, but I'm a normal person. And if you can't fuck with me, it's because you got a lot of that narcissistic little dick or that retarded shit going on. One of the three. All three. And that's what it is. That's why only a small majority of the people that watch the content come over here. Because the majority of these people are nuts. The ones that's in here now that's not trolling is because y'all the normal ones. But the majority, I don't like him. I heard that he be doing this, that, and the third. Y'all know how many things I heard about me that wasn't true? And I'm like, where you even got this story from? And they just believed it because they heard it somewhere. I'm like, yeah, I'm done with y'all. Y'all some retarded motherfuckers up in here. I'm good. I'm Gucci because I'm up here trying to prove myself to these motherfuckers, and they retarded. Somebody sent me a picture of somebody one day. I'm not gonna say who because it's gonna start some shit, and I don't want to. I don't want to go to hell. But the person was in such a bad position in real life that it made me realize that's why that person was doing all of the dumb shit he was doing. When I seen that, it made sense. I'm like, oh, if I was him, I probably would be doing this dumb shit too. He ain't got nothing better to do. And that's when I said, let me stop entertaining this shit because he ain't got nothing better to do. I got a million other things I could be doing. I'm blessed enough that I could get up and walk out of here. I don't have to be stuck here doing dumb shit. So let me enjoy my blessings. And that's all that I'm doing. I'm enjoying my life. But I realized that from the shorty when she pointed that out to me. My car now is a regular car. Now, well, I don't got nothing added onto my car. Even though if you want to do that, you can. I don't overcompensate. But people be overcompensating in this place because they got inferiority complexes, they got insecurities, and they got shit they probably not proud of. So they take it out on other people. The main thing, and I'm gonna leave on that note, I just don't get why people be talking about shit from 5, 10, 15 years ago on this platform. Y'all be sounding like old ass men doing that. Yo, in 2003, when we did that space, and so and so talked about the Nintendo 64, and he blew in the cartridge. Oh, I'm like, bro. Especially when I used to be on WWP, and they would have like older guests come on, and I'm older than these people, mind you, and they would talk about some moment in the YouTube era from like 15 years ago. I would be like, yo, y'all still talking about that shit? He said, Game Hall 101 said, let me put this on the screen. He said, just got in here. Oh, what's up, bro? Where you been at? You're gonna definitely have to watch that back. I ain't gonna regurgitate it for you. Anybody that felt like Cameron. But yeah, life happened. That's the best way I could put it. Life happened. But yeah, so I just wanted to hop in here, man, and just show my avatar, show my face, and just see how everybody's doing. No, I was joking earlier. There's no beef with me and nobody. But my name was said, and I told you if my name is said, I'll pop up. But there's no beef or nothing like that. I don't have nothing really to be complaining about. I will say though, when my mom's did pass, right? Because she passed like right before my birthday too. But when my mom's did pass, what I did see was the way how people it just kind of, if your mom passed and your mom is alive, right? My mom was my best friend. If you go through that situation, which unfortunately you may most likely go through, you're gonna just see things different, man. I really felt like a lot of things that I used to care about and pay attention to, I just don't care about no more. And I already kind of didn't have no love for YouTube and shit. So it was like, okay, I'm surprised I still play my games. You know what I mean? But I do still play my games. And I do every now and again be wanting to get on here and talk about game and shit. But I know that as soon as I start talking about a game, somebody gonna come sliding in here. Yo, Hardy in Resurrection, yo, back in 2015. Because you know that's what these little dick dudes be on. So, you know, so I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm not here to make content for that. I got better shit to do than that, so I just don't. Now, if I was one of those channels where it was like 200 people in the live or 1,000 people in the live, and it was only like 5 people doing that, it would be different because that would get outweighed. But because it's only a little people watching, that becomes a highlight, and that becomes the content for people to make more content off of. And I really don't got time for that, because then I'll be sitting up there getting messages and people will be like, yo, why you said this, or asking me stupid questions when it ain't that serious. Let me see what this says. Oh wow, you said the Lou Ratchet video when you peaked in high school, always talking about the good old days. Yeah, that's true, but we not old enough that we can't make new moments. That's the thing about it. Even me, as a man in his 40s, you don't have to like keep reliving your youth. You could just keep making new moments. But that's what I realized too. A lot of what we see on this platform is regurgitated. And that's why I'm like, yo, if I did everything I'm gonna do, ain't no point in me really still being here. It's time to move on instead of just keep recycling the same old shit. So that is kind of sad that young dudes are still living 10 years in the past. They gaming cockroaches. That's a fact. Just got in. We miss you in WWP. No, y'all don't. No, y'all don't. No, y'all don't. Just to be clear though, like I will clarify that just because y'all need to understand. I really don't have an issue with no WWP stuff. I don't. I knew she was gonna call me. I really don't have an issue with nobody there. I don't have an issue with BG. I don't have an issue with none of the members. Do I miss it? Yeah. But honestly, y'all really gotta realize, like, I don't a lot of y'all don't realize like people be trying to front, but I'm not gonna front for y'all. The amount of like hate I got for being on there, it was like outweighing all the good, man. All the people that say, well, the few of y'all that say y'all like me on there, that wasn't being amplified or vocalized enough because it was like nothing but toxicity, hating, negative opinions. And I was able to deal with it, but like I said, the money part is when I drew the line. I don't want people thinking I'm trying to take nobody money. You know what I mean? Like that's really an issue for me that I'm a black man. I worked the job 21 years, got my hands dirty. For you people to think that I'm trying to take somebody's money, I don't like that. So that was the reason I left. I specifically left because the money was there and people thought I was there for the money. Now, could I have done it without pay? Yeah, but then it's gonna be a thing where I'm gonna come when I want, and then people are gonna be like, oh, well, he's coming when he want, and this and that. Because I felt like I was obligated to come there every Sunday because of the money. And that's when I realized the money is the problem. You know what I mean? Because people think that because of that money, I'm supposed to do certain shit. And I don't know if people understand. Even my job didn't understand. When I put in my papers at my job, they were so surprised and shocked. They tried to offer me mad shit not to quit. But what was crazy is when I decided to retire, that's when they finally realized that they should have never let me get to the point where I wanted to leave. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. But yeah. Nobody don't miss me there. Not like that. It's gonna be like maybe 3 to 5 people that'll say that, and it'll be like 50 troll accounts and 10 other people talking shit. So whatever. Anyway, I'm out there in the stream. It was nice talking to y'all. I'll try to pop in every now and again. But I'm out of here. Y'all be good. Peace. I gotta go do stuff and return calls.